Hello, my name is Aubrey Williams, and for my creating project, I decided to do two hands-on lesson plans or projects with my students. One, a math lesson, and the other, a music lesson. Research shows that students that use hands-on learning um, outperform those that don't, especially in math. It helps them to retain and remember information better because of the hands-on techniques that they use, especially for those that learn best using hands-on techniques. So here we go. Rationale. Mathematics is one of the most feared classes for people all over America. Students seem to understand math better when it's applied to hands-on practical situations and when they work collaboratively with other students. This lesson uses a common innovative technology in the calculator to help compute basic math problems. Students will learn how to complete this assignment by watching educational videos from Khan Academy. Technology resources used in this project are the smartboard, Texas Instruments calculator, or any calculator would work just fine, Google Docs, and Khan Academy. Objectives. Students will learn how to calculate area, volume, and surface area of different shapes. Students will work in groups to calculate and compare the surface area, volume, and area of the school building, the planetarium, as well as the gymnasium. Students will watch videos from Khan Academy. Um, then the students will be divided into groups. Then the students will work together to complete the assignment. Um, they'll work collaboratively with one another. First, before they do the assignment, though, they would be asked to practice different problems just to make sure that they understand the techniques and concepts used to complete the area, volume, and surface area of different shapes. And then they would actually go out and measure the school building, the planetarium, and the gymnasium, and then go ahead and complete their assignment after that. After each group completes their assignment, the students will um, go into a working document in Google Docs, a spreadsheet, and then they will go to the board and compare their results. So these are always my favorite type of assignments because the students always seem to enjoy working with one another and in those collaborative um, settings, they seem to gain a better understanding overall of what's being taught. The advantages of this assignment: students will gain hands-on and practical experience and knowledge in computing area, volume, and surface area. Students will gain critical and analytical thinking skills. Students will gain experience using measuring tools, and students will become familiar with smart boards and Google Docs. And these two technologies can be used in other classes, and they may be beneficial technologies to learn. Disadvantages. The only disadvantage that may occur with this project is that students may get different answers when computing the area, volume, and surface area. However, this would be an indication of how precise and accurate each group's measurements are. Um, this would be a great learning experience for those that are not too familiar with working with measuring tools. Innovations in other subjects. These technologies could easily be transferred to other subjects, teachers, and schools. Students in a science course may need to take measurements on a project in order to determine the precision during the a science project. Google Docs can be used for almost any assignment in any class. This lesson can be used in any school setting. Calculators can be used as a crossover device in algebra, finance, physics, chemistry, statistics, and the list goes on and on and on, depending on what class you might need to perform any type of calculation in. Here is just an example of one of the videos of Khan Academy. This one is talking about um, finding the volume and surface area of a cylinder. This is a pretty good video in my opinion. It just teaches students the overall formula and provides examples of how to complete and perform the whatever's being asked by the student. Um, this is another video that's talking about geometry and volumes, how to find the volume of different shapes. So these videos are, in my opinion, are pretty helpful. Khan Academy is definitely a resource that is beneficial in mathematics, and it's a good supplementary resource for students that need to get help at home when they're not with the teacher and they need an extra resource on how to, an extra help in learning how to complete mathematical operations. So Khan Academy is definitely a great resource for students. Here is the music lesson that I talked about earlier. So this lesson talked about recording um, using Pro Tools and a M Audio interface. And this video was also made using Prezi, which is also one of the tools that will be used by the students in this video. Rationale. Using technology in the classroom is a way not only to enhance learning, but it keeps students engaged in the learning process. Avid Pro Tools SE is a software program for beginners that are learning the art of creating music while learning recording techniques, tracking, editing, and mixing. Description of the lesson. Students will use several different technologies to complete a music-related recording assignment. Utilizing these technologies allow the student to demonstrate that he or she is successfully able to record over a previously recorded jam track. The technologies used for this assignment are the M Audio recording interface, Pro Tools SE, or any Pro Tools software will be fine. Prezi and Blogster or Blogger, excuse me. Procedures. Uh, First, the student will open the Pro Tools software program and open a previously recorded jam track session. Now, this jam track can be previously recorded by the student, or it can be one that the teacher assigns to the student for the students to use. Okay, so the student will next plug in their instrument, their guitar, into the M Audio recording interface. Next, the student will look to record a guitar track. The student will record the guitar track over the previously recorded track by first clicking the mono track and dragging it to the top of the track list. The student will label this track as guitar track. The student will select the instrument channel input 2 within the labeled guitar track. Once the input is selected, the student will test the level of their guitar and make any adjustments on the M-Audio interface if necessary. The students will be able to turn up the gain and make any adjustments, cut the volume up, cut the volume down. They can add sounds, distortion, or whatnot during this time. Uh, okay, procedures. The student will record their track by clicking record. Once done recording, the student will press the space bar to stop recording. Next, the student will listen to the recording. If the recording is up to par, the student can turn the recording button off and save the finished copy. Next, the student will create a presentation by using Prezi to discuss each step it took to record the ideal guitar track. The student will add a saved copy of the recording to their Prezi presentation. The student will write a blog discussing their feelings toward the overall project. They will write about any challenges they had and whether or not the project was easy or difficult. Advantages. The student will learn how to properly record using an audio interface. This is beneficial for those that are becoming professional studio engineers. Prezi is a great presentation tool. It can be used in educational settings and professional settings. Blogging provides students an opportunity to write on a regular basis. This is good for work settings where reports are due regularly or in school settings. Conclusion. Adding technology into the curriculum will enhance student learning. If used correctly, it will help prepare students for their future careers, which will inevitably include the use of wireless technology. Integrating technology into the classroom is definitely a great way to reach diversity and learning styles. It gives students the chance to interact with their classmates more by encouraging collaboration. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this uh, presentation and the screencast, and it was great working with you all this semester.